they know where I sit. So say like there's a free throw. You know, somebody line. They just like.
Yeah, you want to say what up for sure.
Oh, I got a crazy story. So it was against the Celtics. So this game, Denzel was in the game. So there's a foul call, but the ref didn't call it. They just hit out of bounds. So Jason is still talking to the ref. And Denzel said, yo, Tatum, I'm the only actor here. The ref was laughing.
Yeah, right.
Jason laughed. I was dying. Yes, Jason, that was hilarious, man.
Yeah.
That's what I said, yo, Jason, I'm the only actor here. The ref, we all were dying laughing.
That's hilarious because that's like the one. There's like a couple people that are like have to meet, and Denzel's definitely on that. I'd say he's on that list for most guys, especially in the NBA. Is like a lot of us is like black men want to meet Denzel because he's Denzel. You know
so let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
As a great player you are, when the schedule comes out, do you look at the schedule the first day it comes out?
Oh yeah, for sure, no doubt.
And so are you like win double maybe?
Nah, hell no. I mean, more looking at
say like this is. You look at the schedule. It's the 5th game of a road trip. You put an L by that.
Right. He's like, oh, that's a scheduled loss right there, right?
Oh, that's what they call it?
Yeah, scheduled loss. But you say, like, oh, you want a back-to-back. You've been on the road for 14 days. You want a back-to-back, and you got to go play in. You end the trip in Portland after just playing in L.A., then you hit SAC. Now you go to Portland on a back-to-back. You like, all that travel.
Do coaches keep that in
I don't think they'll say it, but I think they feel it for sure. I think that's in our game in general, though. People know, like, okay, like if we lose this game,
what do they call it?
Scheduled loss.
I never heard that before.
Scheduled loss.
They also have that if it's a day game in a city where everyone's going out the night before. Too.
Yeah.
Like Miami.
Sometimes, yeah.
If there's a noon Miami game, if you're betting on that game, bet on Miami.
Let's leave Miami out. Yeah. So you brought it up. You look at the schedule. LA, boom. Both teams. One team's in trouble. Atlanta. Come on.
Nah, you don't look at Atlanta like that.
Atlanta's not what like that's.
Nah, I would say
that's not a good team.
Nah. I think people more like if you're circling what are the cities that people are excited for, I would say the NBA would say LA.
I'm talking about you. What team? What cities do you circle?
LA.
1, 2.
New York.
No, that's really.
LA, Miami.
You play back to back now?
What you mean?
The Clippers and the Lakers and the same.
Yeah, all the time. Every time we're an East team, so every time we go to LA, we play both while we're there.
So
LA.
Let's put twice for LA.
Okay, LA, Miami,
3,
New York,
4,
Milwaukee. I'm from Wisconsin.
All right.
And you know it's smoke.
You gotta ask him.
Yeah.
You gotta ask him about his perspective. Talk about perspective with Milwaukee. I think, but you circle those games because that's a real. That's a real.
That's
thing.
fine. That's it.
Yeah. Probably them. Probably the main cities for me. Yeah, that's the ones that get me excited. I'll be excited to go
to Disneyland.
Nah. During the season, we're not going to Disney. We do our mini camp there, so we'll go to
Boston.
Disney. Yeah, I mean, as like you circle the best team, so they've always like since I've been in the NBA.
It's not just a team. I'm talking about like
the city.
The city.
Yeah, no, that don't get me excited to go there. Like I mean, Boston's a great city, but
New Orleans.
Nah. Toronto got good food spots out there, so you'd be excited to go there.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas has good food spots.
Mm-hmm.
Those are pretty much the main I'd say, for sure.
What's the hardest arena?
Like to play in?
Yeah, with the fans and atmosphere. We are New York. We are basketball. No. We are the New York.
I mean,
Knicks.
I guess y'all the best energy on the road is New York, but hardest to play. You think it's hard to play in the Garden?
I don't know. I'm not in the NBA, but go ahead.
But you've seen me play in the Garden. You think it's hard to play in the Garden?
So what I'm saying though, so there's a reverse. You get fired up.
For sure.
Okay.
So when you get there and you got to walk up that ramp, and you're like, damn, this walk sucks. So you get up there and you see all the people be courtside. That's exciting. It's exciting to play in the Garden. And I think just the history of that building. I think the same goes for TD Garden too. Yeah. You understand the history of the building, and it feel like.
But that's a new building.
That's a new building, but you still feel like. All right, for me, it's like a historian.
You still see the.
Yeah, you see the banners. You see the banners. You like, oh, this is fire to be a part of this. You know, so I think the Garden has that because you're like.
Who's number one? Boston Garden or
No, Madison Square.
the Garden, MSG?
Yeah, MSG, for sure.
But, and you feed off of people talking.
Yeah, that's what makes the Garden the best place to play, for sure. They don't stop. Y'all don't stop. You know what's funny, though? Let me tell you a story about this guy. So when I first got to Indy,
How many years ago?
This would have been, going into year 6. This would have been 3 years ago. My first full year at Indy. We playing here. And this is when I'm starting to really establish myself as like, the next guy in Indy, along with like PG and Reggie and those guys. And so we go into the Garden. I'm like, man, I don't know how Spike is going to feel about me. I know he's going to be at the game, but I don't know how he's going to feel about me. Is it love? Is it going to be, I'm like, I don't know what it's going to be, but we're going to figure it out when we get there. Halftime of the game, he waved me over. I'm like, oh, shit, that's just going to be. And I come over there and he's like, young fella, I got a lot of respect for you. You know it's always love. I love what you do. And right from there, I was like, oh, people always ask me, what you think about Spike? I'm like, man, Spike cool as hell. So that's how it started from there. So it's always love when we come to the Garden.
But not in.
Here's a
They
question.
don't love me in the end, though. And I understand.
It's always going to be that way, though.
I understand it's going to be that way.
You know, I wanted to ask you, though. I wanted to ask you this because you are the guy when it comes to being courtside. How do you get courtside everywhere? Because I know, like, we played in Oklahoma City this year. You can talk about this. In Oklahoma City this year, they were, like, adamant. Only Oklahoma City fans could sit courtside. And, like, there was a fan who sat there in my jersey in game
2. We were sitting.
Game
Drew
2,
and
he
I were
wore
sitting
my
behind
jersey,
her.
and they came up and said, like, take that off,
Yeah,
or like,
man.
you can't sit here anymore.
I know. That's against the rules, really. But me and my guy, Al Palagonia, we got a rule. Front row, no go.
Yeah. That's hard.
You know Al, right?
That's hard right there.
You know
Yeah,
Al,
that was
right?
my guy. Yeah, that was my guy.
Yeah.
That's what no, because you were courtside in Indy, you're courtside. And that's what I thought about. I said, man, because when they told the dude to take the jersey off courtside in OKC, I thought to myself, I said, man, if the Knicks were here, Spike ain't taking nothing off. Stop it. Spike
No
gonna
chance.
be courtside every time.
Here's the thing, though. When I grew up, my father and I, this is not Old Garden on 8th Avenue. I could touch the roof. And I didn't care. I was there with my father. I said, one day, I was on my knees. I remember this. One day, if I ever make any money, I'm getting season tickets. And so Patrick's rookie year, that was the first year of the lottery. And the late, great Dave DeBuscher pulled up the envelope. Now, I'm not going to talk about whether the envelope was hot or cold. But
Freezing. It was freezing.
Patrick Ewing. So I ran out the house, jumped in the subway, and slept online. And back then, the Garden, each section had different colors. So I got, my season tickets were in the green. And so every year I would move down. And those courtside seats back then, you couldn't buy them. They gave them away. Then somebody at the Garden said, yo, Spike, they're getting ready to sell those motherfuckers. So I put my name in. So I've been there, ever since. But it's fun. And also, getting to know guys like you, man, like, it's just, it's fun, and I just love sports. So I'm blessed. But as I said before, I didn't start courtside. I had to work my way down. And I know them prices.
Yeah, keep going up, right?
But, to see, young cats like you come in the game and do your thing, so I'm gonna give you some love, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
On camera.
Yeah.
On camera.